Hi friends, welcome back guys. In this video, I'm going to give you the most important chapters from this book of M. Lakshmikant. Guys, if one book which decides selection of any UPSC aspirant in the prelims examination is this book of M. Lakshmikant. Guys, this book becomes very important nowadays because the cutoff is just 75 marks, and I can assure you if you properly master this book, then easily you are able to solve 10 to 12 questions in the prelims examination. And guys, these days the cutoff is just 75 marks, so you can easily score 20 marks just from one book. That is why you should revise this book. In today's video, I'm going to give you the most important chapters because this book has more than 70 chapters. You can't read 70 chapters in last 15 days because you have to read all the subjects. You can't devote more than 1 or 2 days revising this book. So guys, please stick to the important chapters which I am going to give you in this video. This important chapters is as per the analysis of last 1 year current affairs and the PYQ analysis of last 30 years. Guys, every year the most important chapters changes. Why? Because the situation, the dynamics, the current affairs changes. For example, this year we have elections. So the chapters on political parties, the chapters on elections becomes more important. So guys, that's why every year the important chapter changes. So today in this video, I am going to give you the most important only 20 chapters. Only 20 chapters from this book, from where 90% of the polity question is going to come. If you read only these 20 chapters in the last 15 days, then you can easily solve 10 to 12 questions from the polity, guys. So let me give you the important chapters, guys. So for example, okay, the first chapter which is very important, let me just take the name of the chapter, guys. Keep noting down, guys. First chapter is historical background. I just give you the keyword historical background. The second chapter which is very important is making of constitution. Making of constitution. Okay. Third chapter which is very important is preamble. Preamble, guys. This is the most important chapter this year. Preamble. Please read preamble. Historical background is also very important. 1909 and 1919 and 1935. These three acts I think may be asked. Next, guys, which is very important chapter is fundamental right. Fundamental right. This year, guys, article 21. Very important. Article 22, article 20, article 32. Okay, article 29, minority 30 also is very important. Next, and one more. Okay, article 31. Okay, this is also in news. Next, DPSP. Very, very important. DPSP, particularly article 38, 39. Okay. Next, fundamental duty. Next, seventh chapter is amendment plus basic structure. Guys, definitely one question from amendment and basic structure. Definitely one question from amendment and basic structure. So, from the first unit of Lakshmikant, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chapters you have to read. And let me tell you guys, from these 7 chapters, at least 5 questions. You can mark my word, guys, at least 5 questions are going to come from only these 7 chapters. Only these 7 chapters are going to give you 5 questions. 5 questions, guys. Please do read these important chapters properly. Next important chapters, let me just tell you, guys. Okay. Next important one is the parliament chapter. Parliament chapter. At least 2 questions can be expected from parliament chapter. This year, focus on this committee. Okay, very important. Committees. Overall, parliament chapter, each and everything is very, very important. Delimitation. Okay, composition of parliament. Okay, disqualification. Everything. Parliament chapter is very, very important. Next, which is very important, is the chapter of Prime Minister and Council of Ministers. Why? Because elections are happening. So obviously we will going to elect one new Council of Minister, new Prime Minister. Okay. So this is very, very important. This is very, very important. Next, Governor. This year Governor is very, very important. Chapter of Governor is very, very important. Guys, I can tell you at least one question from this and at least one question from this. Definitely you can expect. You can expect at least one question from this. Next, guys, Supreme Court, very important. One question, definitely one question. Why? Because this year we are having what? Diamond Jubilee. Okay, Diamond Jubilee. Supreme Court, very, very important. Supreme Court. Next, guys, okay, from Supreme Court, little bit Okay, you can just revise High Court also, but Supreme Court is the most important chapter. Next we get subordinate judiciary. This year subordinate judiciary is also very important. One question on district judiciary you can expect. Next Panchayati Raj and urban local government. Panchayati Raj and urban local government. So we have chapter 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, 13, 14 chapter. Next, if I can just remove, okay, 1 second. Okay, let me just erase this. Okay, so you have what? You have another chapter which is very important this year is what? Scheduled areas. Okay, 1 second. Scheduled areas. Okay, scheduled areas. Sixth schedule this year. Sixth schedule. Very, very important. Scheduled areas. Next very important chapter, guys, is the chapter of elections. Election. Then anti-defection law. Then political parties. Political parties. Okay. So these three chapters are very, very important. In the last, constitutional bodies and statutory bodies in that election commission. Election commission is the most important constitutional body. As far as statutory bodies are concerned, okay, you can get, okay, election commission. You can also read, if you want, finance commission, and you can also read CAG. You can also read CAG, but high chances election commission will be asked. As far as statutory bodies are concerned, in statutory body, you may expect question on, okay, CIC, okay, CIC, okay, which is, and you can expect question on NHRC, NHRC, very important, very important. So I have just listed down, and Niti Aayog also you can read, Niti Aayog, okay, Niti Aayog also you can read. So these are some of the important chapters which you can expect from the from where you can expect questions in the prelims examination. From where you can expect questions in the prelims examination. These are the most important chapters. I think I have given 20 chapters. I'll just recap. I'll just recap the name of the chapter. First is historical background. Second is the making of Indian Constitution. Third is the preamble. Okay. Fourth is the fundamental right. Fifth is the directive principle of state policy. Sixth is the fundamental duties. Seventh is amendment and basic structure. Eighth is, okay, center-state relation. I forgot to tell you, center-state relation. Okay, every year you get one question on center-state relation. Last year there was a question on finance commission. Again, this year there are a lot of debates between the transfer from center to state. So you may expect a question again on center-state relation, particularly the financial aspect of it. Next, you can see questions can come from the Prime Minister and Council of Ministers, then Parliament, then Supreme Court. Then you can expect question on subordinate judiciary. Then you can expect question on Panchayati Raj and urban local bodies. Then you can expect question on scheduled areas. Very, very important. Scheduled areas. Then guys, out of all the bodies, election commission is very important. If you want to read another constitutional body, CAG you can read. Next, as far as this statutory bodies are concerned, NHRC. NHRC is very, very important. After NHRC, Information Commission also you can read. Okay, then comes the election chapter. Chapter on elections, very, very important. Chapter on elections, very, very important. Anti-defection law, political parties. Anti-defection law, elections and political parties. You may also read tribunals. You may also read tribunals. So guys, only 20 chapters. If you read these 20 chapters, most of the questions, I will tell you, you can mark my word. Save this video, you will see most of the questions coming from these important chapters only. So this is a static, I'm talking about the static. As far as current affairs topic list is concerned, I have already shared. If you want me to make a video on the important current affairs topics of polity, I am going to make one video. But as far as static chapters of this Lakshmikant is concerned, these are the important chapters. Please restrict yourself. Again, I am saying, please restrict yourself to these important chapters only. Thank you guys. Bye-bye. Take care. Please do consider liking this video and sharing this video with your friends.